Hi, today is August 29th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1337 for the year, Birth, Tear, Tear. The only birth I have ever witnessed was by C-section, unless Brakhage's birth films count, and I don't think they do, as the act of seeing with one's own eyes means the act of seeing the actual thing. And although Judy Chicago's 1985 lithograph is as silent as, say, window water, baby moving, somehow it seems much louder and much more excruciating. I reckon a rendering rendered by a woman, even a woman who has never had children, is going to be more real than a film of a real woman actually giving birth, filmed by a man. Poem number 1338. Soon you'll be ready. Soon you'll be ready for love, and you will start looking, and you will find someone. Or you will be ready if you aren't already, and someone will sense your readiness and will find you. You will love and be loved, and you will be reminded of what love does and what love is. And you will tell people because you will be happy and excited, and the people you tell will be happy and excited for you. Soon you will be ready for love, and you will be with someone, and together you will create something so beautiful. Poem number 1339, Horoscopic Practitioner. She is studying to become a horoscopic practitioner of the general kind, so that she will be able to help most people with zodiacal issues, both great and small. She will learn how to shift planets into other houses, or like if your moon is in Leo and you want it to be in Virgo, she'll be able to move it over one. Eventually, she'll be able to help those who want to completely change their signs. This involves first learning how to change an air sign to another air sign, as air signs are the easiest to work with. But she will not graduate until she can turn a Capricorn into a Cancer, as the conversion from an earth sign to a water sign is by far the trickiest. Although I'm very happy to be a Virgo, and though I plan to remain one for the remainder of my days, and although I'm generally happy with where the rest of my planets are, I will recommend my friend to everyone I know with astrological needs, just as soon as she becomes a fully licensed horoscopic practitioner. Poem number 1340, Missed Opportunity. For 3.5 years now, I've been in this routine. 5 poems on weekdays, 7 on Saturdays, 7 on Sundays. But the other day it occurred to me that if I had begun doing this when I was 25, instead of in my 60s, I'd have over 80,000 poems by now. I'd be a mere 10 years away from 100,000. But let us not think of this as an ode to a missed opportunity, but rather as a letter to any young poets who might be poking around my work. Start early. Get in on the ground floor. Give yourself the gift of poetry multiple times a day, every week, every year. Don't be the fool that I was. Be a completely different fool, the kind of fool that will put my foolishness to shame. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1341, Love When. Love, when it has somewhere to go, frees the self from the bondage of self. Love, when it has nowhere to go, binds the self to the self, to the self, to the self, to the self. This may be why some whose love is unrequited turn to God, or sports fanaticism, or music appreciation, or become nature lovers, or collect stamps, or they do what I do and fall deeper and deeper and more deeply in love with art. Love, when you can find it, will give you everything you need, and love, when it can't be found, is still there. You just have to keep looking around. All right, that's it. I appreciate you.